The New York Knicks just proved they are all in. Let's talk about it. My name's Paul. This is Big Apple Sports. Tune in every day for the latest news, insights, and analysis. If you're a Knicks fan, this is the channel for you, so don't miss out. Take just a quick second, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Doesn't cost you anything, does me a huge solid, and I think this is going to be a super fun Knicks season. We're less than a month away, so let's all enjoy it together here. Don't miss out. All right, so this is going to be a kind of a new look team. Obviously, they're bringing back a lot of the same, the core is there. But they're going to have a new coach, and it's always tough to know when a new coaching staff comes in, are the players going to buy into them? I know some people, there's been a lot of debate about whether Thibodeau was the right guy. He did have a lot of success, but the teams kind of wore down in the playoffs. Some people loved him, some people didn't. Let me know in the comments where you fell on that. But regardless of what you feel about Thibodeau, the fact of the matter is this is Mike Brown's team now. And when there's a new coaching staff, you really want to see that the players are bought into him. And especially with how much some of these old players loved Thibodeau and spoke so highly of him. I know I personally had a little fear. I know Mike Brown's a great coach, but there's always that fear of are they going to buy into this new system? And just looking at all the news coming out of Knicks camp, it seems like they're bought in. So first we got Jalen Brunson has come out looking super thin. He's lighter, he's more toned. He's probably in the best shape of his life, and that is awesome to see. He's going to be he's the heart and soul of this team. He's the guy that we need the most out of in the playoffs. So to see he's bought in, he's getting in good shape. It's awesome to see. And not only can we hope he is healthier this year because he's in better shape, and he won't wear down in the playoffs because he's in better shape. But this is also to fit Mike Brown's system. Mike Brown runs this tempo, run up and down the floor, move in transition system that's a little bit different from what the Knicks have been running. So it's great to see that the leader of this team knows what that's going to look like and is preparing and ready to do it. And it's not just him. I'll link it at the end of the video, but I put out a video about Mitchell Robinson yesterday. He started his own farm. You want to talk about being all in. This dude started a farm so that he could eat natural, lean, grass-fed protein, not eating any of that processed garbage that tastes so good, but all of us Americans are hurting ourselves with. But so you see, these guys are worried about their conditioning. They're concerned about they're focusing on their eating, trying to eat clean. They are ready to play. They're ready to move this up tempo, into this up tempo offense. And I think Brunson and Robinson are going to be such a key part of that. Robinson has really struggled with his health last year, missed a good portion of the year. And when they played the Cavs, they got demolished on the glass because of Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen. But the Knicks need Mitchell Robinson healthy in those games. And then I think the dude can just jump out of the gym. Mike Brown talked about this past week how he can throw alley-oops to Mitchell Robinson because the guy can just get up there and throw down. So I think that Brunson to Robinson fast break in transition is going to be awesome for the Knicks this year. So it's great to see that both of them are taking the steps to be ready for this up-tempo offense. And then obviously, so we see that the players are all in, but we've seen this offseason too that the front office is all in. Obviously, they brought in Jordan Clarkson. They brought in Malcolm Brogdon. To me, the biggest one, the one I'm most excited for, is Gershon Yabusele. I know a ton of people didn't really watch the Euro basketball this year, and he's never going to be a guy going out there with putting up 20 and 10. but like he was the captain of that French team. He just brought so much energy to the floor. I think he's going to be like the glue guy that the Knicks have been needing for years, coming off the bench, providing great defense, getting a big bucket, just bringing energy and life to the second unit. And you see so many championship teams have a guy like that. Like, I think a big reason that the Thunder finally broke through this year and won a championship. Not only did some of their younger guys, some of their young stars take that next step, but they got rid of Josh Giddey, who's kind of more like he can put up stats, but he wasn't really contributing to the team that much, and brought in Alex Caruso, who I think similarly to Gershon Yabusele is just one of these guys. He's not going to put up 20 points, but he's going to come off the bench. He's going to play elite defense. He's going to play with energy. He's going to hit a three here and there. Like, championship teams need guys like that. And then another guy they brought in that I'm super hyped about is Malcolm Brogdon. When they signed him, I think a lot of people started talking about, okay, they have too many too many guys on the team now. Maybe he's going to not make the team. Maybe Shamet isn't going to end up making the team. But it sounds like the Knicks are fully expecting both Brogdon and Shamet to be on the team, and that Brogdon is expected to play a key role on the bench. Now, of course, that's going to mean they're going to have to make a trade. Going to have to probably trade one of these young guys like a Tyler Kolek, or it sounds like Pacome Dadier is another guy who is maybe the most likely to be moved. And, it stinks to give up on your young guys after a year or so and trade them for probably a second-round pick that won't amount to anything. But at the end of the day, this is a team that is built to win now, especially with no Tyrese Halliburton this year, no Jason Tatum this year. Like, it's Knicks versus Cavs in the East. And the Cavs haven't shown they can win in the playoffs. But the Knicks have. Like, they ended up losing to the Pacers last year, but as much as Jason Tatum wants to say if he wasn't hurt, they were winning that series, the Knicks were winning that series even when Tatum was in there. Like, this is a team that can play in the playoffs. I just think the reason they couldn't quite finish last year is they just played so many minutes. They were getting gassed. The bench production just wasn't there, whereas Indiana is such a deep team who gets key production from their bench. But now the Knicks had more star power than the Pacers last year. I would put their starting five against anybody in the NBA, even last year. It was that bench and the lack of reliability that forced the starters to play extended minutes that really did them in my opinion. So this year, with Clarkson and Gershon and Brogdon and Shamet, and maybe I think Tyler Kolek could play some minutes this year and be more of a contributor. Like, this is now a very deep team, and then you see the starters are bought in as well too, and they're doing what they can to get ready to play up tempo and hopefully be better conditioned for a late season run. This has got to be the year. I'm feeling it. Knicks fans, let me know what you thought of their offseason, what you're excited about, which one of these new bench players are you expecting the most of. Give me some record predictions from the year. I think they're going to be the 1 seed, but let me know what you think, and I'll do my best to respond to all of you. And then just don't forget, like and subscribe on the way out.